Have you ever wondered why we might be drawn to someone while sometimes being repelled by them, even if they seem perfect? It's not just about chemistry. It's also about the subtle nuances in perception that develop over years. Today I'll break down the factors that influence attraction and explain why some relationships turn into fiery, intense experiences, while others fizzle out as quickly as a candle in a storm. Stick around until the end, it's going to be eye-opening. The structure of female pleasure. There's an uncomfortable reality. 1/3 of women admit they don't experience orgasm during intercourse, and 10% have never experienced it at all. Shocking? Maybe, but this is only scratching the surface. The truth is, female pleasure is much more intricate than most assume. For example, studies suggest that women often prefer shallower penetration as it stimulates an area commonly known as the G-spot. However, there is no universal formula. What truly plays a crucial role is not just technique, but stable relationships, trust, and emotional connection. Without these essential elements, no specific spot or trick will be of much help. By the way, the idea that sensitivity decreases with frequent activity is a complete myth. Some call it dead vagina syndrome, but there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. What truly matters is proper stimulation. To put things into perspective, the clitoris contains about 8,000 nerve endings, more than the penis. Despite this, only 25% of women can reach orgasm through vaginal penetration alone. So if something feels off in terms of satisfaction, start by addressing emotional and mental connection rather than focusing solely on physical aspects. Fantasies and desires are just as important. Did you know that simply talking about fantasies can be highly arousing? Discussing desires strengthens emotional bonds and can warm things up just as effectively as physical foreplay. However, there are nuances. Over 95% of women list their necks among their most sensitive areas, yet only 1% can orgasm through nipple stimulation alone. Some don't respond to G-spot stimulation at all. Now, here's an interesting fact. The average female orgasm lasts between 13 to 15 seconds. And yes, female ejaculation, also known as squirting, is real. It's not a myth, but a documented phenomenon. How to appear more attractive. If you think a six-pack is the key to attraction, think again. Research shows that leading an active lifestyle is far more important than having a sculpted body, even without a perfectly chiseled physique. Physically active men tend to attract more attention. Another key factor: scent. Testosterone has a natural appeal, and certain fragrances that mimic its scent can amplify attraction. Appearance still plays a role. Women appreciate good hygiene, clean hair, well-groomed facial hair, and stylish yet simple clothing. In short, if you look disheveled, your chances drop significantly. But the most important factor: effort. Women want to feel special, like a rare gem. The harder she is pursued, the more valued she feels. Fantasy versus reality. Fantasies and reality don't always align. Sometimes fantasies reflect real desires, while other times they remain purely imaginative. Engaging in roleplay or openly discussing desires keeps things exciting. But let's be honest, sometimes the craving for novelty can mean the temptation of a new partner. With digital intimacy becoming more common, everything ultimately depends on the agreements between partners. However, one thing cannot be overlooked: the power of touch. Cuddling, hugging, and gentle physical contact create deep emotional connections. When these are absent, dissatisfaction often follows. Interestingly, couples who resemble each other too much tend to lose attraction over time. It's the differences in personality, energy, and perspective that keep relationships dynamic. Sexologists have long confirmed that sexual attraction can be sustained in long-term relationships if both partners make an effort to nurture passion. On the flip side, extreme differences can also create issues if there is no common ground. The key is to maintain a balance. Differences should exist without leading to constant conflict. The stages of love. Love has phases. The first is passion, where every interaction is electrifying. Then comes attachment, a deeper and more conscious phase. Without intentional efforts to spend time together, the initial spark fades. Psychologists argue that the secret to lasting relationships is a combination of physical attraction and emotional connection. The deeper the emotional intimacy, the higher the chances of sustaining romance. An interesting twist: Simple shared activities can strengthen bonds. Traveling together, engaging in hobbies, discussing books or movies, all of these contribute to a stronger relationship. Studies have shown that couples who engage in new and exciting experiences together tend to stay together longer. Even external factors like the weather can influence intimacy. During the summer, people are generally more sexually active due to increased sunlight, which boosts serotonin and testosterone levels. In contrast, winter months create the perfect setting for cozy, intimate moments under warm blankets. Relationships require continuous effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. The key? Embracing change and constantly rediscovering your partner. As psychologist Robert Sternberg famously described, love is a mix of passion, attachment, and commitment. Attraction is fueled by hormones and emotions, sometimes for reasons beyond our understanding. The important thing is to remain open, unafraid, and willing to explore new experiences. Remember, love is both chemistry and conscious effort. Passion may fade over time, but that doesn't mean the end. It's an opportunity to build a deeper, more meaningful connection. Studies show that couples who prioritize emotional closeness report higher long-term satisfaction. True attraction isn't just about physical looks. It's about the ability to listen, support, and grow together. Which facts surprise you the most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Things are about to get even more interesting. See you soon.